Well, it is, of course, midweek action here at the Independence Stadium. And I can tell you that we are awaiting spectacular, exciting, nerve wracking, and of course, moving off your chair kind of excitement here at the Independence Stadium as crucial games are taking place midweek as we are getting closer and closer to the end of the season. This weekend as well will be so crucial because it will be the determiner of who will win the league and who will be relegated out of the Debmarine Namibia Premiership. Right here this evening, it is going to be, of course, Khomasnampol versus that is Tigers. Now, Nampo is, of course, rooting or trying to get that is the title. The newcomers on the block, just in their first season, have been able to do amazing things and are contending for the title. And Tigers want to stay in the league. So a very, very crucial match, of course, which is going to be live on NBC2 at 6 p.m. Exciting, exciting game. And it's going to be one that both fans from both camps are going to be excited for. And right after the encounter between Khomasnampol and Tigers FC, it's going to be, of course, FC Ongos and Orlando Pirates. The action is just getting started. Of course, the players will be coming out any moment now as we get to build up also for the NFA PST Bet Cup. But for now, of course, on commentary, we are going to be having Edison Muhewa and Hezron Kapanga. Over to you, boys.
Independence Stadium, that is in Olympia, Windhoek, myself, Hezron Kapanga, and Edson, the man that never goes wrong.
Thank you, Edson. Hezron. I think it will be a very, very interesting game. Jovita is right in mentioning that because there's so much to play for in the Debmarine Namibia Premiership of late, isn't it? I mean, Khomasnampol, they are certainly within touching distance of the league title, and then Tigers, they need to get into that top 8, that lucrative top 8 position.
Tigers need to get into the lucrative top 8, as talks have it that there would be a top 8 cup competition that would be coming this season. But as for Tigers, they have experience on their side. You can see them, the referee here giving instruction, Vicky, Vistorina, giving instructions to the player right there. But as for Khomasnampol, looking at it, they have one of the top players who's chasing for the top goal scorer position. We're looking at, that is Prince Rivaldo with 13 goals. But as for the past 2 seasons, our top goal scorer have been Willie Stefanes, and he's still leading the pack with 15 goals. And they stand out there for a photo, and so they can post on social media, as everybody would love to be seen and say I was there. And but as it looks, Khomasnampol needs the win in order for them to still keep those hopes of winning the title alive. And as Edson rightfully said, and Tigers need the top 8. And looking at the starting lineup of Khomasnampol, you have that is Ngatungwe Ruhuka, and you have that is Chimpinonjo, Temisa, Denzel Haseb, and we have Matuavange, Ikenge, Chunachi, Chatindi, okay, and Simon Iambula. Ben Amode, that is Nampol for you, coming through in gold and black. And as for Tigers, they are right there motivating themselves. Let's get the results. That's what matters most. But Edson, looking at it, 3 matches remaining in the season, and the top 8 position is to play for, as you earlier on rightfully said, and then the title, where the big money is. And then the Tigers starting 11, we have the likes of Maximilian Baeva, and it doesn't need any introduction. We have Gabriel Kapopo, Emilio Martin, Bagion Shihwa, Taven Kinda, and then Stanley Nune, that is Newman. We have Natangwe Petros, Albert Omari, David Somseb, and in front we have Image, that is Gustavo, still doing the job. And will they be finding themselves? That is the back of the net. And if you look at the top goal scorer, it's very exciting that Tigers has no player on the top goal scorer. That is the top 12 players at the moment. Nobody from Tigers.
Of course, look, their top goal scorer is actually a central defender in Emilio Martin. He's got 5 goals alongside Emmanuel Mpofu, both on 5 goals. So yes, they struggling to find the net a little bit, but very interesting with the tactical formation, the formal formation lineup there from Tigers. You would have seen a 4-4-2, but I can tell you now, Mervin Bakera is somebody who trusts in a 3-5-2, and you will see the likes of Emilio Martin will be playing sweeper alongside, flanked by Gabriel Kapopo and Bajo Nashihwa, whereas Stanley Newman and Dwayne Kinder will provide the width. I think you will see them setting up in the 3-5-2. Obviously, at the base of that will be Devin Somsep and Albert Omari. On the other side, you can expect that Ben Namib and Rivaldo Prenz to play support cast to the likes of George Franz and Terjes Uisep, who will lead the attack for Khomasnampol.
And that is very good. That is analysis for you coming from Edson, wherever, right here at the Independence Stadium in the capital. But as things stand, and the time is ticking on, the game is to kick off, and there goes the game. Emilio Martin pushing it up front, and it goes out for a throw-in, and they mean business already. They want to find the back of the net. But if you look at it, Nampol is one team also that believes in running. If you are not that fit, you will run. But Image Isaac throws it forward, and rightfully there stopped. But and is already brought down. That is, we're looking at Mulu, but it's going out for a throw-in for Tigers in this match that is critical for both teams, as Tigers is playing for the top 8 position. They need the 3 points, and for Khomasnampol, and it goes out and capably saved, and it is not much of that is a struggle. What a pass, and he passes it back to Tigers. What will Tigers do from now as we're moving forward? Saved out there. And by the look of things, Edson, the pitch finally, I think the rest we had
free. Doei. Ben. That's Ben. Yes. Dancing together. Handsome. Okay, next one. Let's play. Ima. Okay, Ima. Stanley. Nice one. Let's play. Hey, Ben, kijk naar de pocket now. Pocket. Image, yes. Let's play, yes. Okay. Let's play. Handsome. Bigat Muru. Ima. Yeah. Ima. Stop pointing and go. Okay. Yes. Okay. Second ball. That's it. Hey. Okay. Ben. Bien dari ene. Nice one, yeah. Let's block them, eh? Come on, Ladot. At least each side is Diana, great. Hey, Pietres. Soki. Risiso. Yeah. Net voor. Niet langzaam. Ja, net zo, ja. Je dropt op in lane. Come on, Ben. Come on. Net daar, Pietres. Zet daar back en daar. Ga, Pietres. Come on, Capello. Hey! It's okay. We are swimming. Yeah, Daddy, down show. Okay. That's it, Riva. That's it. That's a left. Yes. Hey, Daddy. Even over. The keeper went to get it behind. Okay. Easy play. Daddy, such a good look, Aure. Yeah. Hey, somebody. Why are you losing? Laga. Long time, come up. Long time. Yes,
Again, a little bit of a technical glitch right there, but we are finally back on the air. 6 minutes into the match, that is between Khomasnampol and Tigers. 0-0 is the scoreline. You didn't miss much, but a little bit of excitement with Nampol almost finding the back of the net as they push forward. What will be done? What will happen? Nampol finds the back of the net. There it goes, it's France. France finds the back of the net. George France finds the back of the net for Khomasnampol. They came back exactly the right time. 7 minutes into the match between Khomasnampol and Tigers FC. With that goal, Khomasnampol moves. That is top of the log at the moment as it stands. What a goal.
A very critical goal, not just for this game, but in terms of the context of the league as well. That moves George France to goal number 9 of the season. Right among, puts the pigeons right among the foxes, doesn't it?
That's what they did exactly. It comes down to, as I tell you, in Khomasnampol, anybody can still score. You still have their top goal scorer, that is Prince, not yet finding the back of the net, and you still have Absalom Imbodi on the bench. He can be brought in and can still score. But it's now time for Tigers to push and do what they have been doing at training. Will they find the back of the net? Will they respond? But currently, Nampol has possession. Once more, they push forward, but it's flagged for offside.
It's been a really brilliant start to the game for Khomasnampol. I think they have been threatening that Tigers goal for quite some time in the absence of the visuals. A lot of time you see, I think the Khomasnampol team, to be fair, they've gotten this tactically spot on in terms of how they want to penetrate and head Tigers. Tigers do need to find their feet, and they need to find it fast.
They have to find it fast, and that's currently they are in the box. Image been fouled in there or falling out down, couldn't maintain possession. But Nampol once again moving forward. Emilio Martin, what can he do? Kicks it out for a throw in. And right now, as it stands, Khomasnampol winning a throw in, and Ben almost taking it up for a throw in. He leaves it again, waiting. That is for Chatindi. to take the throw in. Will he be passing it to Ben? Or will he give it to Prince? They are all in the box. Ben lifts it. Loses the possession. Right there. Once again, Khomasnampol wins possession. Ben. Chatindi. Loses it down. Chatindi. Erasmus. And it goes back to their trusted goalkeeper, Ruhaka. Where will he be throwing it? Ruhaka throws it long. Once more. Finds their capable striker. Hits it, but small work. That is poor Mbaeva.
I'm not so sure there was much Maximilian Mbaeva could have done with that goal. Really well placed on the far post. A clinical finish from a player on form.
That is tactical. I believe they did that drill training a couple of times. They knew what kind of a goalkeeper they will be facing. Image moving forward for Tigers. Image throws it in. What can Tigers do? And Ruhaka says small issue. Capable hands of Ruhaka.
Brilliant.
Very brilliant goalkeeper.
That's a really good play from Image Essex as well in that little number 10 position that he likes taking up. That's the type of balls that you can expect, and that's the asset that he is to this Tigers team in terms of finding those little spaces and those pocket of spaces really in almost non-existing areas, and then the quality of the pass.
And Tigers moving forward once more. What can Image do? Image kicks it wide. And one would say, what a waste of effort.
He's not renowned for his goal scoring, isn't it? More a creator than anything. That should probably be on his left foot across goal rather than a snapped shot on the right foot.
That is when one of the players very soon would say, Image, we have been giving you those balls. We need you to find the back of the net. But as it's the saying goes, time is still on their side, 11 minutes into the game. And this is round 28 of the Debmarine Namibia Premier League. Tigers taking on Khomasnampol. And if you have just joined us, currently this match is very crucial.
Yeah, I think there's never a good time to concede a goal, Hezron, but if you are going to concede a goal, then it's probably best to concede it as early as possible so that you just recover and have more time to recover.
And let's hope that you do not concede more again.
Absolutely, because the next goal will be crucial, wouldn't it?
And once more, Image wins the ball, but that is flagged or called for a foul. And Khomasnampol once more wins possession, and they are moving forward. As Chatindi takes the ball. Erasmus hits it further. What can be done? And in the box right there, Uiseb was napping a bit. He would have bounced on that one. Maximilian Mbaeva once more throws it further. Moving forward at the moment, the ball, they are playing ping pong instead of playing the game. Currently what they are doing is you throw it forward, I throw it forward. It's a bit of a ping pong game. Let's see who will start controlling possession. Emilio Martin hits it in front. Once more on the corner. On the corner. Right there is Newman. Newman with the ball. Good pass. Once more. It looks like Tigers at the moment is struggling to break down the defense of Khomasnampol, as Nampol has possession, and all they are doing is just failing to penetrate there and finding the back of the net.
Certainly, I think both teams have set up in formations to be efficient on the ball rather than try and control the game with possession. I think that we'll see a lot of that type of play, as seen there from a long ball from Ruhaka straight into touch. And here's Emilio Martin again displaying the same. It's more about efficiency rather than anything else, really.
But at the moment, if as for Tigers, instead of them trying to play going forward, they should start forming or building the game from the back, because going forward so far in the last 13 minutes has not helped them. And as Khomasnampol wins possession, Erasmus passes it to Chatindi. Chatindi in control. What a foul. Referee calls it. And now, currently, players are asking themselves, is it Petres' ball or whose ball is it? Newman finding himself on the corner, that is the side.
Talking of Shiwana Shashatindi, Esron, he's still Premier League medal holder. He's still a defending champion, isn't it? Only joined Khomasnampol now, and this could be his second successive season with different teams.
This, if you are looking at that, this is the championship material that we speak of.
Correct.
Remember, it's the same like, it reminds me of one player. What a goal! Taken out of the goal mouth. And it was in goalkeeper beaten, but Tigers decided they are not in a position of scoring. They don't want to score.
I think that is their main man up front, Emmanuel Mpofi. That ball looked destined for goal. Emmanuel Mpofi straight from underneath the goal. He misses the gaping goal. I don't know how that happened.
Wins it for Khomasnampol, throws it forward, and he is looking, that is for their trusted striker, Rivaldo Prince. But Rivaldo Prince has been marked very well today. Rivaldo Prince passes it, gives it to Chatindi. Chatindi. As the ball goes forward, Tigers still hustling for it, but Petres out there misses it, and Tigers wins possession once more. And if you look at it, if Tigers at the moment, Natangwe has been doing very well defensively.
There you go.
There is the goal. There is the goal. He decided, I am not going to score. It was a goal, and he decided.
I'm not so sure that Gatangwe Ruhaka was going to get that in goal for Khomasnampol.
He was already beaten.
I'm
on
telling
that
you,
goal.
and if you wanted that ball to fall to anybody else in that box for Tigers, it would be your striker, isn't it? And that is Emmanuel Mpofu. That's a strange one.
And as they go in front, we are moving forward. And Tigers having possession, Natangwe in the middle. What a foul. An unwanted yellow card. Unwanted yellow card by Kapopo, bringing down Rivaldo Prince. He read the script very well, that take him out, or otherwise we are in trouble.
I think this will be a very interesting developing battle here between the two. And that is round number one of what should be a very long evening for Emmanuel Kapopo. Now, I'm sure the technical bench of Tigers will definitely have something to think about, because Rivaldo Prince is a very tricky customer, and if you are going to get cut in the first 18 minutes, you've just made the job all that more difficult for yourself.
But if you can look at it, when the ball came, he directly went for the player, not the ball. He read the script, he read the memo, he was told, take the man. He is your job. He must not go forward. He's a danger man, and every defender will be wary of a guy who is currently having 13 goals in the Premier League, just too shy. Just look at what he did. Okay.
Yeah, that's certainly very late. And
there he goes. There he goes. The ball has already passed, and he just comes straight for the man.
Mistimed and late, and he did receive a yellow card from Victoria there. Absolutely good refereeing.
Then Khomasnampol wins themselves a free kick. What can be done, or what can they do out of this free kick? What? What an injury that should be. And where is the medic on that? You need the medic very fast. Maximilian Baeva diving straight into the pole, shifting it from the line. We hope he is well. The dive, he moved with speed. It will be a blow for Tigers if they lose their number one goalkeeper, who went straight into the goalpost.
We can really only hope that he is fine, Maxi. He didn't, it's always a concern when a player goes down and there's no reaction from him. I think there's a bit more now from him, but we can only hope that he's really okay.
And there is the yellow card confirmation. Gabriel Kapopo getting himself into the books of the referee unprovoked. But as it develops, Maximilian Baeva currently receiving treatment from the medics. hoping all is well. He can recover as he went straight into the post. Let's have a look at it as he goes straight into the post.
I think the back of his head might have. That is really smart play from Ben Namib. He tries to catch Maximilian off guard, and he needed to make a really big dive to his left to try and keep that one out. Luckily for him, it was off target.
And he goes and he moved. It was off target, but he moved with the force, moving the goalpost from the line. And as you can see, coach, that is Mervin Bakera giving instructions to his soldiers. Yeah, and they are a goal down currently.
Talking of Maximilian Bayer, I think that's the job hazard that comes with goalkeepers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is your job. Put your life in the line of duty.
Absolutely, and so happy to see the man on his feet.
But
I think they just need to make sure that there's not a concussion. If there is any type of concussion, then you need to make sure that you take the necessary precautionary measures.
That's what needs to be done currently. And this is the match has been currently, that is called off for a while as they give attention to the goalkeeper. And I believe he's coming back.
I think it will just allow, it is just that break in play has just allowed both coaches to have a team talk, if you like, for with their players. Maybe reshuffle one or two things, especially for Tigers. I don't think the original plan is working at the moment, really. Looks like Khomasnampol are really dominating the opening stages, and it looks like they have more impetus on this game than anything else.
And if you look at it, the match has resumed. Maximilian Baeva indicating to the bench he's okay. They hit it further. Khomasnampol, Denzel takes it out. Prince, what can Prince do? Newman, P10. Let's go inside as Khomasnampol moves forward. Chatindi throws it in. But right there, beautiful defending from Ameri. Takes it out for a corner kick. But the goalkeeper, as I said, let's hope he's better.
I think they just need to take the necessary measures and make a replacement. But before that, really good play from Rivaldo Prince, just staying a little bit on the on the ball. I think that's what you want to do now. Because your man marker has gotten a card, you don't want to release the ball early. Try and be on the ball, attract attention to yourself if you have to. Get a challenge and remind the referee. I think he's doing very well at that, Rivaldo Prince. Yes, he has that chance again to look at that.
If you can look at it, okay.
Yeah.
That is, I think at the moment, as you earlier on said, the bench or the technical team needs to make the right decision. Yeah. Because look at the force that he went into that ball.
I think from that angle, you can clearly see the impact the man, the momentum that he had going into that post. I think the best thing is to take out or to replace him. They do have 3 goalkeepers that they came with, Maximilian Baiva being one of them. So I think they just need to make the necessary sub, really.
Making the necessary subs also is a headache for any coach. Taking your trusted goalkeeper out, and as it looks, Baeva will be taken out currently. And as the warm-up, the goalkeeper is being prepared to come in.
Nearly Van Roy will be the man they gloves of Maximilian Baeva.
Nelly Van Roy on the touchline at the moment. Donata Gunovandu, a trusted medic with her team. They have observed, they have done the job. Maximilian Baeva going out and Van Roy coming in for Maximilian Baeva. 23 minutes into the game, Khomasnampol leading, Tigers trailing by a goal. But right now, it reminds me of a game I watched here a couple of weeks ago. The game between Okahanja United and African Stars. Okahanja United goalkeeper got injured. Corner kick coming in. Tigers, can they clear it out? Image going to the ball. Image Isaacs.
Okay.
But the ball safely controlled by Chatindi and sending it to Ruhaka. Ruhaka throws it forward. What would happen? Ben! Ben, can he win the ball? Small issue. That is for Kapopo. And Natangwe throws it to Image. Image once more. Image. Image in the center. Kapopo. Tigers still in control of the possession. Kapopo. France gives it in front. France gives it to Petres. Petres is brought down on the edge of the box. And Khomasnampol players complaining is not a foul.
I think it is, and this will certainly interest Emilio Martin, won't it?
This is Emilio Martin's favorite land.
Territory, of course.
It is his territory. What can Emilio Martin do?
As we get to see again, just an attention, good protection of the ball there from Omari. Perhaps a little bit soft, yes, but yeah, that's a good foul to win in position number 8.
Albert was brought down. That is in a territory where Emilio Martin has found the back of the net on numerous occasions. But what will happen as the goalkeeper confirmation comes, the Maximilian Baeva replaced by Nelly Roy, and he came in 23 minutes into the game. But now let's turn our attention to the free kick. Emilio Martin steps up. What can he do? Clearly cleared. It was very, very, very close, but it goes out for a corner kick.
I'm not so sure if Ruhaka managed to get a fingertip to that or whether that took a deflection.
And,
dangerous one.
A corner. Image Isaacs takes the corner. Image Isaacs takes the corner. What can come out of this one as Tigers are trying to find the back of the net. It is defended out of the box, but still Tigers possession. But Tigers, what can be done? But right there, it goes out. And what a powerful shot it was, but nothing materialized out of it. But the good part is at least Tigers have been pushing forward.
I think they...
Denzel Hosep telling the guys, you left him. You left him.
They did well, Tigers, to keep that alive, and it fell on the feet, on the boot of Devin Somsep. Should have maybe done better and hit the target with that, but yeah, it's easier said than done, isn't it?
But right now, as for Khomasnampol, Erasmus is currently the trusted captain, not feeling well. Also, will this be another substitution? Ice blocks in the head.
Come on.
As the game continues, Khomasnampol pushing it forward. Once more, what can be done? It is just moving forward, but Image Isaacs in the midfield. Pushes it forward. Small, easy for Denzel Hosep. Prince. But it's controlled by Natangwe. Natangwe looks very solid at the back today. He looks solid in his midfield, as he's a defensive midfielder today, pushing forward.
I think he's a player that still needs to stamp a little bit of authority on this Premiership, because I really think he's really good on his day, Natangwe. And you find him a lot of the time not in this Tigers lineup. I think he's really one that still has a long way to go in terms of stamping his authority on not just this game, but the Premiership, and hopefully this is the start of it.
And right there, Tigers takes the ball out for a corner kick, and Khomasnampol, this is their fourth corner kick of the game, and once more they will be trying to find the back of the net as Ben steps up to take the corner kick. Ball goes out, and if you can see, Leroy has not yet been tested.
Good for him. I think what he will want to do is the first test is gonna hope that it's a tame one, you know, just one that he practices, that he does catching practice, rather than one that he needs to really exert himself a lot.
Pass by to Emilio Martin. Emilio Martin pushing it forward, playing at the back, playing on dangerous territory, but Safely taken to the back. Still at the back. Dangerous territory. What will they do at least? I love the confidence at the back as Tigers are still maintaining possession. Emilio Martin pushes it in front, but it doesn't go out there as it's blocked. But Baggio is on the standby to push it forward.
That will have done the confidence of the young man really good. Some touches there with his defense. And he's obviously a modern goalkeeper. It's not something that Maximilian would have wanted to do if he was still in playing that. It's a risky type of positional play at the back.
Newman going forward, controls it for Tigers. Newman passes it behind. Newman gives it, that is to Kapopo. Kapopo, Snampol do. There goes. Dangerous territory there, but Tiger safely clears the ball, and as the goalkeeper is shouting to his defense. But once more, Khomasnampol moving forward. Khomasnampol moving forward. What can they do? What can they do from this? Gone out. That is gone out for a goal kick. And it looks like the game has now started stabilizing, and Tigers are comfortable trailing.
They've certainly started to string a few passes together and dominating the midfield a little bit more with the likes of Natangwe in there. Of course, Natangwe today benefiting from the absence of Quentin Kurusep from the match day squad of Tigers today. He's normally the one that starts in that midfield.
And Kapopo passes it, that is to their trusted defender Emilio Martin as he moves forward. Emilio Martin gives it to Newman. Newman on the left wing. Once more, Natangwe. And they go forward. Tigers moving forward. What can be done? Tigers moving forward. Safely stopped, but Isaac Image. And he is brought down. The referee says it's okay, let's continue with the game. And imagine that in the position where Isaac Image was during his heydays, what a cracker of a shot he would have released from there.
Yeah, no, certainly. These days he's more a nimble-footed player that wants to play in this little pocket of spaces and release the forwards rather than anything else, really.
Image moving forward. Finally, referee calls for a foul on Image as Ben brings down Isaac Image, and Petrus also standing by. But Emilio Martin, Tigers moving forward. They won possession, and not sure what happened to Emmanuel. Emmanuel fell by himself.
Perhaps he needs new boots, Hezron.
Perhaps. And it's like a conversation I had with one of the club owners. They say, players buy boots, but in a space of 3 months, those boots will have been done. The studs are gone because they are using it for reservat football and professional football.
But then as a professional player, Hezron, you need a number of boots because remember, you have training and you have match days and you have friendlies and you have different type of pitch conditions as well.
But can they afford it? That's the question.
We need to get to that level, Hezron. There's no doubt about that. This is our premier football competition. There is no other. We need to get to a level where players have all the type of cleats for all the surfaces and for all the weather conditions as well. You can't be having one pair of boots for 3 months.
And then Ruhaka taking his time to pass the ball. He takes it up. What can he do now? Hits it forward. There he goes, and capably, that is Baggio at the back, has been solid. But what can be done? Young man finally almost finds, gets involved into one of the shots, but it deflected.
Yeah, he won't mind those any day. Niali van Rooy, the man who was born in 2004, which means he's turning 20 now, isn't he? Very young. This will do, for goalkeepers, it's probably the one profession that the only time you can get better is when you play more than any other position. And the minutes count more than any other position for a goalkeeper.
The minutes counts more than any other goalkeeper for a goalkeeper. That is what, as you earlier on said, 19 years old. It reminds me of an article yesterday I read of Mushin El Tugal on how he gave Itumeleng Kune, who's possibly on his last season at Kaizer Chiefs, a chance, an opportunity at 19, and made all the senior goalkeepers sit on the bench. But getting back to the game, once more, Khomasnampol holds possession and calls for an advantage, but it looks like Erasmus is in pain. He's limping going forward. Chatindi, what can he do? Chatindi stops it right there. Prince going forward. Prince throws it in front. Small job for Van Roy. Once more, Van Roy passes it to his players as they build from the back. Omeri falls. Isaac Image, dispossessed by Petres. But all the hard work of Petres goes out for a throw-in to Tigers. Emilio Martin passes it back to his goalkeeper, bringing him back into the game, making him believe that he can do the job.
I think he's a good goalkeeper. I think 2 weeks ago, watched the game where Tigers were leading 2-0, and they basically allowed Mighty Gunners to come back from two goals down into the game, and they drew with the last throw of the game. I think what he needs to work on is probably his game management and his box management. If he can work on that, and especially with crosses and dealing with big physique players, that'll be a very good goalkeeper.
A lovely chip from that is Image Isa, trying to remind me of the days when he was still a youthful player. I hope a cameraman caught that one so he can just replay. It was a beautiful chip, even though it went out for a throw in. But anyway, Khomasnampol once more having possession, but Baggio wins it for Tigers. And it is a throw in. Once more, it's passed back to Baggio. Baggio gives it to Omeri. And they move forward. And as Kinda is fouled, and referee calls for a throw-in, ignores the foul on Kinda. Emilio Martin moving in front, looking for Newman. Newman is flagged for an offside.
That is really disappointing from Stanley Newman, a very experienced head on those shoulders, looking across your line. How are you offside?
And if you look at it, it's a goal right there. It's an offside, and then Ruhaka steps up to give it one of those shots in front. Hits it harder. Who can he find? Right there. It lands directly on Baggio's control and lifts it to Van Roy, who once more hits it further. And I think it's time that one of the teams decided to build from the back, because this ping pong is not helping at the moment any of the teams.
I think the problem with building from the back, number one, you need the players to be able to play that, and then secondly, you need to have a coach that believes in your system, because you will always, there will be days that you will do mistakes, and they will lead to goals. So you need to trust in each other a lot as well. But then when the mistake happens, you need to acknowledge it.
And as the game continues, Emilio Martin wins the ball against for Tigers. They are moving forward. What can be done in the center? Number of the teams is dominating the center. Prince, the second top goal scorer in the league.
Okay.
Passes
Face the ball.
Van Roy. That's not a shot on target. He passed to Van Roy.
I think that's disappointing, and you can see rightfully from the body language of Terdius Wizep, very disappointed.
Image moving forward. But his efforts doesn't material to anything, as it ends up in the capable hands of Ruhaka.
It's very interesting there. Image Asics trying to create a little bit of space for Stanley Newman down the wing to actually burst into a little bit of space. There's so much room in front of Stanley Newman. He's more a defensive-minded player more than anything. When you're playing in that wing-back role, You need to go forward.
Remember, Tiger. Nampol in front. What can be done? A shot goes out wide, as I was saying. Remember, Newman at one stage, when he was at Civics, he was their trusted centre back. There's a time he played on the centre back position, then he went on the left back, but now, currently, he's on the wing. As they're playing a 4-4-2 system, he's playing up front. Once a defender, you are a defender. You saw a defender removing a goal out of the goal earlier on in the match.
Yeah.
But right now, the match is continuing. Erasmus is once more fouled. And I don't know how many times has Erasmus been fouled in this match, but he keeps on soldiering for Khomasnampol. 39 minutes into the match. Still have 5 minutes and additional time. Scrolling for it. He wants it. He wants it. It's mine. Ball number 2 for the team. There it goes in front as the match.
Easy.
Isaac Image dropping deep again once more.
Come in.
Emmanuel up front has not been delivering. I think something needs to be done. Change position either. Move to the right wing instead of him on the left, because currently he is failing to pass Erasmus and Chatinda.
He's in the presence of that man in your picture there. That's the sensible thing. Denzel Hauser plays that ball out for a throw-in for the team to recover.
What a very long throw-in. What can be done? Natangwe hits it wide. Khomasnampol starts off the game, going forward. Denzel, back. Ruhaka. Ruhaka hits it forward. Prince hits it inside. What can be done?
Nice one, Viva.
Almost France.
Come. Yes. Nice one.
As you see the game right now, 41 minutes into the match. Earlier on the 22nd or 21st minute, Maximilian Baeva, the goalkeeper of Tigers, was taken out. And news coming in is he felt a bit dizzy and he was a little bit unconscious, but at the moment he has been taken to hospital and a full report will be given to us later on, but he is still well, just taken to the hospital for checkup.
Yeah, can only wish him very well. Quick recovery, Maxi.
Isaac winning the ball, throwing it further. And the wing. And Kinda trying his level best to win possession for Tigers, but the goal, the lines, it's linesman flagged him. That is for a foul.
I think it's one of the better games I've watched in a long while now for Image Isaac so far. Spreading a lovely ball to the right-hand side, and Kinda in that occasion on a foot race with Shitemita. Shitemita coming out tops.
And today's match is, you can see Kinda, Baggio, and that is Kapopo, and then you bring in Natangwe, have been playing very well for Tigers. Maybe they excel in evening matches. So we should be having more evening matches for them. Newman, what can he do? Unable to stop it.
This is a man who needs to get really into the game a little bit more. I haven't seen him assist Kapopo that much, going backwards and then up front as well. No crosses from him so far in the match, and we are almost to the end of the first half.
Beautiful play by Khomasnampol, and right there is France wins a corner kick for his team, and it was a tussle between France and then Emilio Martin, who's unhappy with the referee's decision, and France go in. That is your goal scorer.
Yeah,
can you find another one?
A man who's on form, very key in these areas. He's got an aerial presence about him.
I think Emilio Martin has the right to be upset, and the corner kick goes in and out. Once more, Nampol doesn't do anything from the corner kick that was given to them on a silver platter. Kapopo throws. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. I know our football pitches are not up to standard, but at the moment, this game or the pitch has been well taken care of compared to how it was a month ago. And we can try to play ball.
Now, certainly, I think credit to the groundsmen and at a number of fields I've been at. I've been at the UNAM Stadium. The UNAM Stadium is a carpet these days. Probably one of the best pitches in terms of condition at the moment in the Debmarine Namibia Premiership, or hosting the Debmarine Namibia Premiership. And yeah, absolutely right. There's been some progress here with the Independence Stadium from when we started to here. I think this is probably the best it has been in. And
the players currently here, Natangwe, here the two players clashing, Omeri and that is Petres. They clashed. They are in pain. Referee calls the game to assess the situation, but Tigers wins possession. Emilio Martin hits it forward. What can be done? But Ruhaka was equally to the task. Taken out again by Omeri, and possession won for the Tigers. And if you were looking at the pitches, Unam is one of the carpet play, but my favorite is the Okahanja field. Beautiful. Small, but the grass is very beautiful.
It's very well maintained, eh?
Well maintained.
Credit to the grounds. Credit to the groundsmen. Of course, Okahanja is known as the garden town, so you will expect that the field there is.
This game is seeing a lot of high-flying tackles. It's like they told each other, today is today, somebody would be injured. Newman on right there, going out to Chatindi, but he was missed. And Natangwe, what can done? Prince almost won it. Going forward, Prince! Goes out for a corner kick. Emilio Martin, showing experience that we have done this before. Did not panic, cool under pressure, but gets it out. That is for a corner kick.
Great error ball from Ben Namib, threaded through for the dangerous Rivaldo Prince. I think he tried to cut it back and feed the likes of Terje Suizep there. Well defended from Emilio.
4 minutes additional time into this match. 47 minutes into the game. Corner kick by Khomasnampol. They have been trying, but it goes out for a corner. Natangwe wins a corner, a throw in. Sorry, a throw in for Khomas or for Tigers. And then they are still not sure who to take it, but then finally it's given. That is to Baggio to throw it in. Khomasnampol wins possession. What can they do from this? Moving forward. And Chatindi. But Chatindi hits it back. And Denzel Housep puts it forward. What happens there? Prince brought down in the box. Or is it just two players using force? But he doesn't also complain as the game continues. Image. In the first half, Image has been a better player. That is for Tigers. He has given it his all. He has won them position on numerous occasions. And we are going there. Baggio moving forward. But he is brought down and wins possession for Tigers as they win a throw in. with a minute and 30 seconds remaining in this game. Still moving forward. Prince. And then you have Pagapopo. What can be done? Young man, Van Roy, equally to the task.
Brilliant run there from Rivaldo. Prince stretches the defense of Tigers, plays the ball nice and early. Just a little too short for Terje Suisep, who was arriving at the far post.
And Chatindi and referee calls it. That is for a half-time break. And Tigers are trailing the game by 1-0. Khomasnampol winning, that is, or finding the back of the net in the 6th minute of this game, almost the 7th minute. And they should be proud of their job and what they have done, as they are still fighting for that Premier League title. It would be a good story, a good fairy tale for Tigers if they come back in the second half. But as for Khomasnampol, they are leading this game. And how were your analysis of the first one?
I think a great game from Khomasnampol. You see there immediately as the referee blows all high fives between the players. There will be more the happier side going into the break. Khomasnampol, that is. Tigers, they've not really stamped their authority, especially in the middle of the park where you have your Devon Somsep and Alberto Mari. It's been more a battling performance from them rather than an authoritative type of performance. And I think there's still a lot for Tigers that they need to do, because they haven't troubled the Khomasnampol defense for a team that needs to get back into the league. And remember, so much at stake to play for, for Tigers, because between them, they are languishing in position number 10. If they win today, they have the opportunity to go to position number 5, which means they can jump 5 places and go to position number 5.
And as they say, the first half was a battle between two heavyweights in the Debmarine Namibia Premier League. Goals, as you can see on the stats, Khomasnampol 1 goal attempts on, that is total attempts 4-5. Khomasnampol still coming out top. And attempts on target 3 each. Corner kicks 4 for Khomasnampol. Tigers a single one. Offside, that is Tigers 1. Fouls committed. Looking like Tigers are on a mission. But it has been it's a lot of fouls. 5 for, that is Khomasnampol, 8 for Tigers. Yellow card only, that is going out to Tigers FC. And it is that is half-time at the Independence Stadium. We still have a game coming in where Choaro Mapudi will be coming in with Afeni. But for now, let's join, that is Jovita on the touchline as she updates us.
Thank you so much, Hezron Kapanga and Edison Muhewa, doing a splendid job out in commentary. Like I did say, that this match is quite crucial, and Khomasnampol so far living up to the expectations of the fans. As it stands now, Khomasnampol is top of the log, and if they keep it this way, they could be just the ones edging up above everybody else, fighting for the title. Of course, FC Ongos following up, and if they do also get to match, that is their encounter, we'll see them also going top of the table. But as it stands now at halftime, it's Khomasnampol 1 and Tigers 0. Now, just a slight update on Tigers. The first choice goalkeeper, Maximilian Baeva, was part of the lineup, and as he went onto the field, he felt a bit of dizziness and was taken to the hospital. Of course, they are monitoring the process very, very closely, and we'll be seeing, of course, the update, and we'll keep updating you on what is transpiring with Maximilian Baeva out at the hospital. But nonetheless, the fans are coming out. It is, of course, midweek action, and it's a Thursday, so you would see a bit of fans coming out in their numbers to support their respective teams. But so far, the turnout looks good for Khomasnampol, as it's their home game and a crucial game for them, as we are into three more games before the season comes to end. But for now, it is Khomasnampol 1 and Tigers 0, with Khomasnampol, as it stands, top of the table.
Kennedy fucking working kids.
Welcome back to the Independence Stadium, currently the cathedral of football that is in Namibia. Our lovely Independence Stadium. You are witnessing a match between Khomasnampol and Tigers. And currently, as it stands, Tigers is trailing by a goal to nil. That is by and Khomas finding the back of the net as early as the 6th minute through France. And now, right now, as the game continues, a couple of changes have been rung in, and Newman brought to taken out and replaced. That is, Newman was replaced by Shane Ronaldo. That is Van Veek, and then we have another player that came in is Shane Johnson coming in for Tigers. As we await a moment where the referee blows the game for the second half to begin. We still have another match coming through later on your #1 television station. It's ours, that is the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation. And second half kicks off. Ruhaka throws it in front. Chatindi. Oh, Erasmus. Right there, and then Denzel hits it harder once more in front. What can happen from there? But it's easily that is taken up by the goalkeeper. 30 seconds into the second half, Emilio Martin. And then Emilio Martin trying to find, that is Kinta, but it's intercepted. Baggio throws it in. Once more trying to find Omeri. What can be done out there? Goalkeeper Van Roy hits it hard. It goes out. That is goes out for a goal kick. And the second half, I don't know what instructions was given to the players. And for now, as for Khomasnampol, all they need to do is maintain possession and probably find another one. But as for Tigers, they need to find the back of the net. The top 8 spot is going to be lucrative this season. Rumors has it there would be a top 8 coming back.
Certainly, and I think that's what the coach Marvin Bakera is trying to do.
Image tries to go for the ball, but height doesn't do him any favor.
I think that exactly is what Coach Marvin Bakera is trying to do. He took out Stanley Newman and Devin Somsap. They weren't really in the game. They weren't stemming the authority in the game and brought on Shane Van Veek and Shane Jansen. So it's a double substitution of the Shanes for Tigers, isn't it?
Easy play. Image on the wing. Beautiful touch. Image. Moving on. Forward. What's going to happen? Kinta passes the ball. That is to Emmanuel, but Emmanuel wins Tigers a corner kick. Their second of the match. Once more, Image steps up to take the corner kick.
They need more from that man up front. Emmanuel Bofo needs to let it stick.
What can be done is missed by everybody and picked up by Ben, who hits it in front. And Baggio wins it. Moving forward. Once more, Image. They are looking for him on this side as the newcomer, the young man that came in.
Yeah, that's good play from Shane van Wyk. I think in the 2-3 minutes that he's been on the pitch, he's probably already done more than what Stanley Newman was doing out there. So twice now, the first time with a cross in, and now wins a free kick in a really good position for Tigers. They can benefit of this.
And the Tigers currently wins. There is possession on a free kick on the edge of the box. Emilio Martin and Isaac Image steps up. What can they do? Emilio Martin. The surface of the pitch doesn't look very beautiful there, but we should be used to it by now. In the box, goalkeeper, beautiful Ruhaka comes to the team's rescue. Image, let's say that is Emilio Martin did what he does best, but Ruhaka said, guys, I am the #1 shot stopper for Nampol. Emilio Martin wins the position, moving inside. Tigers still with possession. Baggio moves it to, looking for Image, but he's not found. What happens? Shane. Beautiful passes. As they go down there. Young man does a substitute. Beautiful footwork. What can be done? Beautiful. Beautiful footwork. That is the young man that came in the second half for Tigers, and he did a beautiful job. And he steps up, that is to take the corner kick. What will the left foot do? Image finds himself in the box. Referee organizing the box as the players, everybody wants a piece of somebody in that box, but the referee says, okay, let's control it, let's put order into this match. And it goes in, what can be done? Beautiful save, Ruhaka. Denzel brought down. And right there as Ben loses possession, but Tigers couldn't find the ball as Emmanuel Sampofu misses that one, but goalkeeper Ruhaka safely captured it. A little bit of excitement brought on the left wing. And then we are looking at the goal scorer, France. He is fouled. Referee calls for it. There goes the free kick. What a free kick.
That is beautiful. Very good box management from the young Ruhaka there. Really good.
Even his possession, confident. Telling them, I am the shot stopper. Free kick, Nampol. Dropped into the box. Natangwe hits it out, but doesn't go further. Then Isaac Image. Foul once more, that is for Tigers outside, that is in the Tiger, or Khomasnampol on the Tigers half of the game. They are moving forward, medic called in. And Van Roy telling them, building his wall, telling them what can be done, who is going to step up. Who's going to step up? And then Erasmus steps up. But Ben says, no, Erasmus, I'm going to take this one.
A little late and naughty from Natangwe in that instance.
Very, very naughty. And this is not the first. I remember Natangwe is supposed to be on a yellow, if I'm not mistaken. And what can be done? Khomasnampol! What a miss! What a miss! Prince drops it inside and he's asking himself, my shot wasted as Uisap, the trusted striker.
I'm not so sure Prince is going for the cross here. I think it's more a goal attempt than anything else, but that could have benefited and fallen for Terdius Uisap, who's been relatively quiet this game, isn't he, Terdius?
He has been very, very, very quiet, but as a striker, he was supposed to find the back of the net. Prince once more goes in, beats Baggio, and then tries to drop it inside. Didn't work. Tenzalose leaves it. That is for Ruhaka, who hits it further. Right now, Ben with possession, but loses it. And some of this possession that these players are losing is just unnecessary.
Yeah, certainly. I think there's a lot of work to be done with regards to protecting and retaining possession at an individual level more than anything else.
And as action resumes, Emilio Martin having possession for Tigers. Then the young man that was brought in is trying to play ball. He in the box, as Ruhaka fumbles on the ball, gives it away for a corner. And he's discussing with Bolly, like, okay, it was supposed to be mine, Bolly.
I think that was probably a breakdown in communication between the two, Bolly and his goalkeeper. I think he just disturbed him in the last minute.
Once more, Tigers win possession. And that was brought in to come change the game. What can he do? Prince fouls Natangwe. Natangwe has been brought down by Prince. Image Isak steps up to take the ball. Free kick outside the box. There it goes. And Prince is saying it's a softie.
I think for once Natangwe is on the receiving end. He's been dishing them out, hasn't he?
He has been dishing them out, but they decided we are fighting fire with fire. Image Isak controlling the ball. And what a waste. Couldn't find his teammate as he tried his level best.
I think in the end it was a matter of trying to get there, because if you concede position from that position, that is a goal scoring opportunity that you will be giving away.
And then he said it's either it goes out.
That's the sensible thing to do.
Then we can regroup.
Had to think very quickly on his feet there, the senior statesman these days, Image Isaacs.
Image Isaacs playing beautiful. Playing beautiful. What? Tigers in the box, but it goes out for a corner kick. Image is up again, and credit should be given to Tigers. Credit should be given to their technical team. They decided at halftime that let's take the game to Khomasnampol. It's in once more. Ruhaka takes it further. Baggio. Natangwe.
Come on up.
And then Shane van Wyk, who came in, that is Shane van Wyk, who came in with a new hairstyle, trying to confuse us here. I'm like, yeah. And he has been using his left foot very well.
It's
the
been
number
a very
17 of Tigers.
It's been very positive, two changes. The both Shanes coming in, Shane van Wyk and Shane Jansen. You can see Tigers have just gone a notch up in terms of the level of performance so far in the second half.
They have gone a notch up as they are continuing. There goes Shane. To another Shane. And he is fouled, but the referee says, let's continue with this game. Beautiful play from Tigers, who are dominating position for the moment as Khomasnampol try to find possession. Khomasnampol still struggling to find possession right now as Emmanuel gives the ball to Shane. Shane van Wyk passes the ball, but nothing materializes out of it. Natangwe wins the ball. Image is there, but Prince, he is fouled right there. Who is in pain? Soccer boot taken out.
I thought that looked a fair challenge. Yes, maybe the stats were up, but thought it was on the ball rather than the man. We'll have to see a replay of that to maybe confirm if now Nyango Pietres is, and from the looks of things, it looks like maybe there may have been a follow-through. Yeah, we'll probably get to see it here.
And what happens? I think maybe the start, or it was just hard.
Yeah.
One can say it's a hard play. It's just hard. I think the start might have gone up, but it's just the weight that was added to the ball.
There might have been, there might have been just a short follow-through from Pietres Natangwe, who's I think again evaded the referee's crime book.
Yes,
he's been giving away those fouls, those technical fouls, quite a bit in this game now. But it must be said, the pass onto Pietres Nyango sold him short. It's what we call hospital passes as well.
Yes, hospital passes have landed a lot of injuries. But currently, Khomasnampol wins possession. The ball goes out. That is for a corner kick for Khomasnampol. What can they do out of this corner? This is their 5th of the match. Simon Iambula, the man that was fouled, received treatment, and then he is going to be matching in and is second. And then you can hear, I tell you, on the intercom, so the speaker, Coach Fortune, screaming on the touchline. Let's go down. Corner kick for Khomasnampol. Hits the side net. Prince, the man who is fighting for a top goal scorer position. In order for him to catch Awilo Stefanes, he needs to bang in 2 now, or 3 if he is possibly chasing the top goal scoring put.
I think apart from his goal scoring prowess this season, he's just been a joy to watch. Such an exciting player. You know, it's not every day these days that you find a player who looks like they genuinely enjoy playing football. And Prince is one of them.
And this game, Kinda right there, receiving the harsh side of football as they came for him. Coach Mervin Bakera is upset. He's lashing out at the referee, Vistorina.
It's right underneath his nose when that happened, isn't it? And he's asking the questions to the referee to say, why is this happening?
It is as they were fighting for the ball. There goes the kick. It's like he was on the receiving end. Natangwe on the receiving end. That is Kinda. And the guy is saying, I did not kick you, Kinda. I went for the ball.
Trust me, he knew what he was doing there, Bolishi Temitha.
And the damage has been caused. Still in the box. As Tigers are pushing forward, trying to find the back of the net. Kinda once more, moving forward. Kinda once more. But Poli comes in and says, Kinda, you're not going anywhere. We are here to collect the 3 points for today. We want to be top of the table.
It's been a good battle between the two, and I think there's going to be further installments of them.
Long throw comes in from Pakapopo. It goes out for a corner as Prince fails to control it very well and hits it for a corner. And then Shane van Veek once more steps up to take the corner.
You guys need to be brave. Hey, it's not here now. They would have it. This bumper here now. They can spell. Oh.
In the box, Khomasnampol clears it out. Bodies in the box. It now looks like everybody, the goal scorer France, is down. He has been fouled in the box, complaining to the referee. But Vistorina is standing her ground. It's like it's a game, gentlemen. It is a game. It is a game, gentlemen. Isaac image been harshly reprimanded by the Vistorina. Very good work. It's like, okay, very soon, Isaac, if you continue, I will put you in my books.
Yeah, I think the referee would have deemed that as a head injury, and she does the sensible thing and calls back play. As we see out of your picture, also there's certainly blood there, but out of your picture, Khomasnampol readying to bring in the much experienced number 10 for wearing the number 10 jersey of Khomasnampol these days, isn't it?
Absalom Imbodi Kamchacha. One of the men that has played at 2 AFCON. There he goes into the pitch, Absalom Imbodi Kamchacha. He is a league winner with Tigers at one stage.
Certainly.
And now he still stands a chance to win, probably, the title once more with a different club, and that would be Khomasnampol if it happens.
Remember, he's on 7 goals in the Debmarine Namibia Premiership as it stands. But also, I thought coming from the AFCON, he didn't have that big an impact in the AFCON, and he looked off color. Hopefully, they afforded him some recovery time, and we should be able to see the best Absalom Imbodi yet.
Khomasnampol going Prince! And Prince hits it, but it goes, that is as he hits it wide and it goes on top of the post. But not really threatening.
I think the best option there would have been Ben Namib, who was centrally positioned, but Shane decided, Rivaldo decided he trusts himself in those positions.
And it was nicely taken. Third years, Uisep taken out. Absalom Imbodi comes in to add experience. One of the most experienced players currently in the squad, apart from Denzel Houseb, as you know, Imbodi can come and say he has played at Chan twice, he has played at AFCON twice, and Kosafa numerous occasions.
He's certainly one of the brave warriors players that we've counted on for quite some time, isn't it? A very trustworthy and consistent member of our national team.
And if you look at it, even at the current AFCON that just finished, what a goal! Cleared off the line as Ruhaka vomited the ball out. And he is down also. Goalkeeper down. But on the other side, a player down too. Ruhaka missed out on that one. It fumbled out of his hands. Medi called in to attend to Ruhaka. He is pointing the rib side on the top part of the arm, and that is, he is in pain. There goes the ball as the corner came in. Ruhaka, no, it is a foul as the goalkeeper, Emmanuel, came in for the goalkeeper. That would have been already a foul because they need to protect the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think the referee, I'm not so sure whether she missed that but allowed play to continue and gave a foul in the far side there, where Shane is behind it.
Free kick for Tigers in the box. What would happen? Ruhaka safely picks it up. Hits it further. Khomasnampol on the attack. Prince. What can Baggio do? Can Baggio stop him? Can Baggio? Baggio tripled Basa. That is Van Wyk comes and saves the day at the back. Van Wyk. Van Wyk. Wow, what a style. What a style. Beautiful football coming out. Doing them. There goes, that is Ben. Hits it further. Kamchacha. He's not found as Ben was looking for him. Hits it. Van Roy hits it further, but it ends up, that is Tigers, but Image. What can happen here? What a waste of energy and time from Kinda. And Baggio hits it, but Rivaldo wins it. Rivaldo. Once more as they go. Goal scorer France. He's stopped. Goal scorer France once more. Looking for Imbodi. What can happen? France. France with a ball. France hits it wide. France hits the ball wide. It would have been a brace from him, but the football gods were not on his side as the ball went wide.
I tell you what, there's no way the goalkeeper was going to get to that far post. He'll have been relieved to see that off target, the young goalkeeper, Van Roy.
So far, he has been controlling the defense very well. France once more as the ball is given to him. And he wins a corner that is for his side.
Very good centre forward play from France on 2 occasions now. He's dropping deep to get the ball from his midfielders, which also then forces the likes of Emilio Martin to follow him. And that creates space for Imbodi and the like to run in behind. And that's how that shot came about.
And they have been doing well, and finally, Khomasnampol have woken up as Tigers has been pressuring them throughout with Shane Van Wyk coming in. They also made a couple of changes. Now they at least trying to win possession back. And once more, what can happen? It is shot wide, and that is by Erasmus. I thought he is defending. Go for goal.
Does well to get to it, but in the end, the defensive instinct is just too much.
Captain, my captain, I am here to defend, and I will do the job as I have been tasked. And he delivered.
In the wrong end, unfortunately.
Wrong end, way out of target. And the play continues, and Kapopo passing it to, that is Kinda. Kinda once more finds Image. Image goes down, that is, gives it to Omeri, who is fouled. But now Van Wyk, what can he do? Oh, that is Shane. Not Van Wyk, but another Shane. Haka had a brilliant idea, but his teammate was offside.
Very lethal distributor of the ball, isn't he, young Ruhaka?
Very. It reminds me of one of my favorite all-time African goalkeeper. At one stage, he was South Africa's number 1.
Zanzi's number 1.
Zanzi's number 1. His distribution. Sometimes it felt like he was an infield player.
I think he started the trend of that sidewinder, isn't it?
Yeah. And as the action continue, very thoughtful thinking from Shane, trying to look for Image, but Image was nowhere. He tried to look for Emmanuel. Emmanuel was nowhere, and it went out for a goal kick as Ruhaka once more is called for. Omeri gives it to Shane Van Wyk. Shane Van Wyk gives it to Baggio. Oh, Kapopo. but they win. That is a throw in. 72 minutes into the game, and off your screens, Tigers once more trying to ring in a change, and the guy that would be coming out is he has been trying very well, Omeri. Probably he would be the one going out. He has been trying, but now Kapopo wins, or Kinda wins a throw in, and as we just said, Omeri is getting out, and Shane Schmidt is going in. I love Tigers. You know that they love the name Shane.
The moment you come at the entrance of their training ground and your name is Shane, you're already 50% in.
Yeah, it's like who are you? I am Shane. Okay. You are Shane Smith. You are Shane Van Veek. You are Shane who? Everybody. That is beautiful, beautiful. But let's get back to the game as we continue.
Okay.
Kapopo passing it, that is to Kinda. Trying to find Kinda once more, but Denzel Hoseb clears it. And Natangwe takes it out for a throw in for
I think he meant to control that one. Natangwe just got it wrong, and it goes out for a throw in for Khomasnampol, who I think will now start to manage the game a little bit and maybe slow it down.
16 minutes left into the game. And additional time minutes. There goes George France. Gives it out. What can happen? But Omeri hits it harder.
It's been industrious in that number 8 role. Pietres now Nyango. Alongside Simon Yambula, they've put in a shift of the ball, needing to keep bay the likes of Image Isaac.
That was dangerous play there.
Very.
That was dangerous play between Van Roy and that is the trusted man, Emilio Martin. And what can Emilio do? Takes it out for a throw in. Very dangerous play. Almost stopped. But as they always say, almost does not count. So let's continue as the two teams are in a battle between the two heavyweights. Everybody throwing a punch. Who goes down earlier? We are still to determine as we have 15 minutes left into the game. Who is going to be taken out? And right there as they go, the referee, Denzel. And with the latest coming in is that Maximilian Baeva, who was earlier on injured in the game, he is doing well, he is fine, but the doctors are now trying to determine if there is any fracture he sustained when he got the injury as he hit himself against the post, but they are saying he is fine and doing well.
I think that is some good news coming in from the hospital.
Prince hits it up. Easily stopped by Kapopo. And as Shane is brought down, Tigers wins possession. Natangwe. What can Natangwe do from this position? Passes it to Emilio Martin. Emilio Martin, drop it to Shane Van Veek. Deadly left footer. Shane Van Veek throws it back. Emilio Martin hits it hard. And he finds a capable boot of Kinda, but he is offside.
Good control, Kinta, but he was just lazy to come out of the offside position. and he concedes an unnecessary offside, in my opinion, really.
That would have been that moment where he was supposed to go in, run in, and make something out of that.
Exactly.
With all that beautiful control for an offside. Ruhaka hits it hard. But doesn't find, that is George France, and it goes out for a goal kick. Baggio passes it to Emilio. Emilio to Kinda. Kinda to Image. And it is a throw in for Khomasnampol. Boli hits it against that is Isak Image. And it goes out for a throw in. And then Ben hits it harder. What can be done out of this Petres? Petres throws it in hard. Chatindi. Chatindi hits it in the box. Kamchacha. Kamchacha! What can be France? What a save! What a beautiful save from a young man, 19-year-old Van Roy. Building confidence.
Very good double save from young Nearly Van Roy. He's really kept them at bay, and he's kept Tigers in this game with those two. What a shot that was from just on the edge of the D by Kamchacha, who's just joined, and then also followed up there by young Rivaldo Prince. He really meant that, Rivaldo. But then, and a stretched leg. Yeah, here we see again. That's his, a very good save to his left, and then he needed to get up. Of course, he's a young man, he's going to get up. He needed to get a leg out.
He did.
Well
the
done.
most beautiful work is the reflexes. What a goal, but a corner, but safely taken by Van Roy, who hits it harder. Now we go. What a goal! What a goal! As Tigers finds the back of the net, and it is through Emmanuel. He is saying, it's my time. I can see it.
You know what? They're going to Van Roy. That's an assist from the goalkeeper after the two beautiful saves.
After the two beautiful saves, Van Roy and three supporters from Tigers happy coming to support their team. I would love to see this stand spect, but Van Roy did a beautiful job. As Emmanuel finds that is Ruhaka, who is out.
He's been looking for that one opportunity, Emmanuel Mpofu. He's not your typical striker that will dribble three players or two players and go and score. But once you put him in on goal, he's very instinctive. And that time, he is very, very lethal. Carasses that ball almost right into the far post. Textbook finish.
Very, very much textbook finish. It was a beautiful goal to watch. An assist from Van Roy. It shows you that we have goalkeepers that have beautiful assists. Ruhaka equally can do the same. But Van Roy today, assist found the back of the net.
I think what we've seen today is a display of what modern day goalkeeping is all about. Comfortable on the ball, with the ball at your feet when you're passing it around, but then also you can put a striker 70 meters down the line, one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Then action continues. Khomasnampol once more wins possession. They are pushing forward. Khomasnampol pushing forward. What can happen here? And it is a free kick for Tigers, as Natangwe has been brought down. He's in agony, he's in pain.
That, I must say, that did look painful on the ankle, even from this far out.
Yes.
He's been solid in that midfield.
Very, very solid.
He certainly asked for, he's raised his hand for a place in that midfield, a constant place in that midfield, even with the return of Gurusep, Quentin Gurusep, who's absent from the matchday squad today.
Yes, it is, but currently, any of the team, France George Franz. Having possession. Right. What can be done now?
Khomasnampol, they will be devastated with that, with the conceding of that goal. Route 1 stuff from Tigers, and that means, as it stands, Khomasnampol will just be on the same number of points with Ongos, isn't it?
They will be on the same number of points. They are currently leveled. What they will happen is they will just go a point above Ongos temporarily, as Ongos is coming up next.
Correct, yeah.
So temporarily they will do that. Game blown.
I'm sure that is a goal. Tigers, a goal of Tigers that will be celebrated somewhere deep down in Herrera location.
Yes, it will be celebrated
in the middle of Katutura.
Yes. Right now, substitution from Khomasnampol, and Ben taken out, and coming in, 2 substitution. Coach Quinton Fortune means business. Not caught offside, but George Franz.
That's an opportunity.
Opportunity, and his decision making fails him.
Absolutely, headed across the goal. That's how they teach you.
Once more, Denzel successfully defends the ball. Khomasnampol wins possession, going forward. Khomasnampol wins. That is a throw in, throws it in front. As a new substitute, you come in, you are supposed to come change the game, but currently he is struggling to make any changes and loses possession. And once we said, you earlier on said Kamchacha, the football gods did not bless him back as after AFCON. He has been struggling. He came in as a substitute, failing to handle the ball, and he's supposed to be one of the top midfielders and wingers in the country.
I think apart from that shot that young Van Roy had saved, nearly Van Roy had saved, not much either than that. But in terms of the movement, I think he looks a little bit better than what I saw from him just after the AFCON. He looked a little bit off color back then. You can only hope that he regenerates and recovers.
And once more, Khomasnampol wins possession. Haka hits it forward, trying to find his strikers, but it doesn't look like this type of play will yield any result at the moment as Tigers wins possession. Shane Van Roy, Shane Van Wyk. Shane Van Wyk hits it harder.
That is unbelievable decision making, and that meant there
Emmanuel is upset.
Of course he should be. That is selfish, absolute selfish play, if we are to call it what it is, for what it is.
And you are here to win the team points, and
correct,
you are wasting goal scoring opportunities. When Van Wyk went in, Emmanuel was alone in the box. Khomasnampol throws it in. What a header from George Franz, but it goes wide.
He's got quite a presence up front, George Franz, isn't he?
And for a player, his physique,
yeah,
is there. You can feel it, his dominance.
He's very well matched up with Emilio Martin and battling it away, those two. It's the same as Manuel Mpofu on the other side, also battling it very well with Denzel Housek.
Then as Khomasnampol wins possession, moving forward, but it's easily stopped by Shane Van Wyk, and they are moving forward. And another Van Wyk image. Rohaka's timing. Well timed. Natangwe.
Sweeper keeper that time from Ruhaka. I think the ball from Shane Van Jansen, sorry, just a dead overhit trying to play in Image Isaac, who's not the quickest off the mark these days.
Nice one, Polly.
And then Image is found in the game,
Instant
moving
control.
forward. But yes, once more Image. Yes! Control from Emmanuel fails him. If he controlled it well, his first touch failed him.
I think more than anything, Emmanuel Mpofu was flat-footed there. He didn't expect the ball from Image Isaac.
But as a striker, you're supposed to be ready. You are at war.
You're 100% correct.
Foul called. Khomasnampol wins possession. Denzel House steps up.
Khomasnampol team
Rohaka
of
says, I will take it.
Khomasnampol team of Coach Fortune speaking, I think earlier in the week. Earlier in the week, Coach Fortune saying that he needed to redefine their purpose again in the season. You know, coming into the season, obviously, the aim was to survive relegation, but they needed to redefine that after they went to 40 points. And their aim now is to get to 60 points.
And 60 points can possibly win them a league. And credit should be given to them. They should be proud of the job they have done. Image Isaacs moving forward. And he finds Kinda. What can happen? Van Veeken, what a goal! Tigers finds the back of the net. Emmanuel Sampofu once more. No, it's Kinda. Emmanuel Sampofu. The football gods are with him. Gives a hug to his coach and says, thank you for bringing me in. I told you I will deliver for you. Here is a brace. Here is a brace. 2-1 for Tigers. Coming from behind.
What a brilliant centre forward goal. Emmanuel Mpofu is really put in the chef today, but that apart, he's brought in for the goals and he's entrusted with that. Returns the favor from Marvin Bakara, the coach, and he gives him a hug to say, you trusted me, I've delivered the goods. And a working relationship.
A working relationship, but blame should be given to Denzel House. He's far, far, far away as Erasmus was caught flat-footed also.
Really good goal.
90 minutes, just like they did last time.
Almost on the half volley there, that finish from Emmanuel Mpofu, and credit has to be given to Mervyn Bakera, who rang the changes, bringing out Stanley Newman and Alberto Mari. Devin Somsep, I think those two, Devin Somsep and Stanley Newman subbed right on the half, and Shane Van Veek, the two Shanes, Shane Van Veek and Shane Jansen, they've really turned this game on the head with really energetic performances. And that time, Shane Van Veek providing the assist for Emmanuel Mpofu to slot home.
And as the stands, Tigers should have learned from the Mighty Gunners game last week or over the weekend, and not to repeat the same mistake. As they say, lightning does not strike twice at the same place. If Tiger does this, then lightning will strike twice. But it is missed. It is missed. And against Mighty Gunners, they conceded a goal in the last second of the game.
It's funny how football works, isn't it? They now dishing out exactly what they got from Mighty Gunners.
And Khomasnampol, this is the time in the league where you realize that experience and endurance should work for you. They have enough experience. They should know how to maintain or manage games now. Because if you are fighting for the title, you can't allow such silly goals.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, with the tactical changes that were run by Tigers, it allowed the defense of Khomasnampol to all really needing to get in the job. Khomasnampol playing with a flat four at the back, and Shane Janse as well as Image Isaac has really been pushed up front to support Mpofu, and I think that benefited Mpofu very well because he was so isolated in the first half.
As Tigers is going into the trick of time wasting, they are currently bringing in changes so they can eat up some of the seconds. A minute. A minute. And a minute. And then as the game continues, 40 seconds left into this match. Tigers leading by 2 goals to 1. Coming from behind, Emmanuel Sampofu. And then Shane van Wyk, who came in and his left foot doing the damage. And a couple of crosses coming in. Eskinda did his job, but what a mistake. Miscommunication between, that is, Ruhaka and Erasmus. Van Wyk, it has been called! It is 2-1 in favor of Tigers. Round 28 of the Debmarine Namibia Premiership. Tigers' dreams of finishing in the top 8 has been realized tonight. But as for Khomasnampol, their dreams of fighting or challenging for the Premier League title received a small dent. How will this dent be a regrettable dent as the season comes to conclusion on Saturday? They still have, that is, FC Ongos still coming into the game later on. The team that was leveled on points with them. But whatever happens, Khomasnampol are still fit on the log standing.
Very entertaining game of football, especially the last 20 or 30 minutes of the second half. Very energetic play from both sides. Of course, at this stage of the season, there's so much to play for, and Tigers finding themselves at position number 10 in the log. Before this game, they would have gone at least 4 places from 37 points. They will go up until 40 points, just above UNAM, who are on position number 5. So they will replace UNAM at position number 5. So they would have jumped really high on the log standing. But that tells you the competitiveness of the mid-table positions there. And then Khomasnampol, I think I can almost say that Khomasnampol, their hopes of doing the unthinkable and from promotion, winning the Debmarine Namibia Premiership, may have just received a dent and a halt in those endeavors.
But will this dent be regrettable for Khomasnampol come the last game of the season on Saturday? But it's not something to be upset about. The bag is still going to look good because wherever they finish, they will be getting a better bag compared to some of the guys that are going home. We have teams that will be relegated, but Khomasnampol is a newly promoted team, came from the Southern Stream First Division. They gave it their all. Today they opened, that is the scoring, but Tigers' second half tactics was better than them. Credit should be given to coach Mervin Bakera for coming up with better tactics, bringing in Shane van Wyk, bringing in a number of guys that came to change the game. But Emmanuel Sampofu.
And I think looking at the stats here, that tells you exactly why the reason why Tigers have gone on to win this game. If you looked at and compare them to the first half stats, Tigers were shading the corners, Tigers were shading the attempts on target, but in the second half, goal attempts altogether 9-8 for Khomasnampol. However, the ones on target, Tigers with 7, Khomasnampol 6, whereas the corner count, Tigers really dominating that with 2 by 7-9, and then the offsides as well, because the ball was being played mostly in the Khomasnampol half. And in terms of the fouls committed, very interestingly, the fouls committed also changed in the second half, where Khomasnampol was more the transgressor in the second half compared to Tigers with 18 and 15.
But if you look at it, especially the corner kicks, Tigers having 9 corners in the second half. Remember, at the end of the first half, they only had 1 corner.
Correct.
And they came to push and pushed and pushed and got themselves 8 corners. That shows you the pressure they were mounting, that is on Khomasnampol. And Khomasnampol could not handle the pressure. And currently, second half highlights as we are looking at them. There it goes. And you could see they already started from the beginning. Emilio Martin pushing, you see, all those corners. But credit should be given to the goalkeeper also, Rohaka. He did his job. There goes all the free kicks and the misses. That's where we found the back of the net, and it was a beautiful goal. Goalkeeper beaten, and you look at it, that is brilliant control, good footwork. As they always say, your first touch, if you fail, then you will not deliver. But his first touch did not fail in. His control was very beautiful. Then came down to this one, and then came the second goal. Goalkeeper hesitated. We should be blamed also. You can't come out and stop. You should just commit. And simple as that. Simple as that. He's like, oh, it's going in.
One touch finishes from the big man up front for Tigers.
You see, if the goalkeeper committed,
yeah,
if the goalkeeper committed, he would have gotten that.
I think the responsibility should fall on the Tigers here, and maybe he needs to take a lot of that. On the captain Ikenge, who's the most trustworthy of captains that you can find. But in that instance, he just missed time to the header, and that allowed Shane Janse to play it back to Mpofu, who was never going to miss from there on the half volley.
And you can see how what that meant. That is what it meant to Khomasnampol, and beautiful work by Vistorina, the lady of the day. And right now, as if you just joined us, the match completed between Khomasnampol and that is Tigers, and Tigers coming from behind. Tigers coming from behind to win the game by 2-1, and pushing them from position number 10 on the table to position number 5. And as from us, in the commentary box, myself, Hezron Kabanga, and my co-commentator, that is Edson Mewa. Let's say we are going to pass to Hafeni, and then Charo Maputi. But for now, let's join Jovita on the touchline.
There is something unpredictable about the final games of the Debmarine Namibia Premiership, and we saw it right here at the Independence Stadium. Khomasnampol first half leading. Unfortunately, that is not the story they had to tell, going top of the table as they gave the game away to Tigers, who came back and won by 2-1. And then their chance of going top of the table has left them currently in second place. I am joined by Coach Fortune to give us insight on what transpired in this encounter. Coach, first and foremost, bad day at the office. Let's talk about what transpired in the second half that gave the lead away.
Thank you for having me. We didn't communicate. Two clear communication breakdown between the players. The long ball from the keeper, we are 2 against 1. We didn't communicate who should pick up, who should be free. So a communication breakdown. But I'm happy with the display of the boys. Totally happy of them.
I mean, there were few missed chances. Actually, a lot of chances on almost on target. Well, what would you say? Would you just say it's a luck issue?
Yeah, we have been scoring goals all over the season. So if you miss chances, we cannot blame them. Keeper saved 2 saves the last minute. Ball that we could have scored. But unfortunately, it was not our day. So it's a bad day in the office. We go back and prepare for Sunday. It's not what you planned for. It's not what we wanted. But currently, we are happy with our position, and we still remain where we are.
I mean, this is the third last game of the season. You still have 2 more games before the season comes to an end. Would you say that this is more than you bunkered for than just surviving relegation?
Yeah, we wanted to avoid relegation from the onset up to today, but we set target to reach 60 points. Still 6 more points to play for. We are currently at 55, so we are going to aim for the 60 points that we set for us, so we can see where we can end.
And then lastly, what is your thoughts for Sunday's encounter against Civics?
We will be going out full out against Civics. We will make a few changes here and there, bring in fresh leg to see what we can do. But we will go back to the drawing board. Tomorrow we will train. Saturday is another day to get ready and play football. And if we play football, we will get what we want.
Tough luck, coach, and all the best for Sunday.
Thank you.
Well, that is, of course, the coach of Khomasnampol. They were only aiming for surviving relegation, but they bargained more than they could chew. And I'm telling you, not all hope is lost, as they still have 6 points to play for. Now, Tigers in the first half, they looked like they were not going to recover. But second half, they proved us wrong who were watching the game. And they came back fighting spirit. And Coach Mbakera and his boys managed to get the 3 points in the bag here. Coach, first and foremost, congratulations. Let's start. What did you say to the boys at halftime for them to come back and get that 3 points?
Yeah, I think, first and foremost, we have to give glory to God. God is really wonderful. I think in the first half, it was just a matter of precision. I think we had the better chances than them in the first half. We had 3-1v1, just a precision element, and also our turnover in terms of unforced errors in the middle, there was no precision. So we just told them to make sure that in terms of precision, we have to concentrate. We put a bit energy because we could see we didn't have the right energy, the right tempo, because every time they play the ball, 4 of their men is out of the play when we win it. So from that moment, we needed a bit of tempo to go forward. So hence we brought in the 2 youngsters, and I think they lifted the team up, and eventually we got the 2 goals, very good goals. I'm happy for Mpofu. He really was down. We could encourage him. His teammate was also there for him, and yeah, I'm glad he got the goals.
I mean, there's 2 more games before the season comes to an end. What is the aim for Tigers going forward? I mean, we are almost at the end of the season. What is the final goal for the season?
Yeah, I think right now we have just reset our goals, and now we are just going for points per match. Now we got the 3 points which we wanted for this match. Next match, again 3 points. So that's what our objective right now is the next match and the 3 points. And then the rest we'll sort it out in terms of the log.
Well, Coach, congratulations and all the best for the next 2 encounters.
Thank you so much.
Well, that is Coach Mervyn Bakera giving us insight on what really drove them and the momentum and how they changed their game in the second half. They got those 2 goals by Mpofu, who scored a brace in this encounter. It ends here in an unpredictable, of course, ending. And, of course, Khomasnampol throwing away the lead and possibly going top of the table. But I can tell you that it's been an encounter, and we heard from both coaches, Khomasnampol as well as that of Tigers. Now, the game and the action is not finished here at the Independence Stadium. There's another mouth-watering encounter. Khomasnampol threw away the chance to go top of the table. Will we see FC Ongos doing the same? They are currently now in a position to be able to collect maximum points and go to the top of the table. It is going to be FC Ongos and Orlando Pirates, the Buccaneers, facing relegation, trying to get out of that rut. It's going to be an exciting encounter. We take a quick breather. When we come back, it is FC Ongos versus Orlando Pirates.